Hey, what it is, what's up? We're back at it again. Living this life. My word, what a day, what a day. I'm tired. So yesterday I basically mentioned trying to find these pockets of time, right? And yeah, just making the most of the current situation that I foresaw. And how did that go? Honestly, one thing that I knew, but that I did not really get to my mind as much as I should have, was that, yo, I'm definitely going to need to prepare and get myself into the right mental space. And in all honesty, that did not really happen. Yeah, it barely did until like the last couple of minutes, you know, where when I was rushing through per se this record collection project, I noticed that, yo, no, not project, but this record collection exercise, right? Dealing with arrays and functions. No, dealing with this function that was orientated around arrays and objects. I was like, wait a minute. Like, why am I rushing? Why am I not dedicating as much time? And yeah, I was just breaking that down, breaking that habit down, you know, which I just managed to catch. I always knew it was there, but it's like I never really was conscious of it. I knew it was there, but I wasn't conscious, you know, because once you're conscious, you're like, wait a minute, let me change direction. But when you just know generally in an unconscious state, you just continue with the habit, you know, because I knew that, all right, cool, this it doesn't really help. Am I really even learning? So yeah, that was that on that end, you know. Yeah, I guess that really helped me understand that, yo, I'm learning now. I could have done more exercises, but yeah, I was just stuck in limbo of trying to find the right emotional state, which I noticed that, yo, in order to like move more dynamically, what I really needed to do, okay, is to just engage in this practice of getting into the right mental state. Yes, definitely. First things first, create the right environment and prepare yourself. So I was prepared because I was like, okay, this is the type of environment that I'm going into. This is the situation. I'm not going to be surprised, right? But one thing that caught me off guard was the amount of time that I was going to be there. So, all right, cool. But then another thing, yeah, that was basically the one thing that caught me off guard. So I was like, all right, cool. I've learned something more about preparation is to kind of erase time from the equation. Because once you have a time limit as to when you'll be there, when you're going to leave, all of that stuff, hey, man, it's kind of, let me just say, it can be anti-productive as much as it is productive. Yeah, I said anti-productive. So that's one thing that I noticed, like, okay, cool, the concept of time right here was working against me, and all the additional tasks at hand that I had to do, you know, besides for the point of family, were just cluttered in my mind, you know, and constantly low-key, subconsciously seeking out, when am I going to do this? How am I going to do this? Oh, let's check the time. Oh, no, what's happening? You know, and I'm always on edge. And I noticed that, yo, you know, I guess I've learned something new about myself, which has kind of been like a recurring topic where it's like, I have a lot on my plate, right? But it's like, some of the stuff I don't need to do. Like, I don't need to do. I am not obligated to, but I've kind of put it there. And if I don't do it, I'll actually be okay. If I do it, I'll be far better off. You get me? So I noticed that, hey, sometimes I just need to sort those out and make sure that what I have to do, I do. You know, what I want to do, I do. What's unnecessary to do and it's just going to clutter my mind, I leave out. So I guess I kind of worked myself to that point of, you know, just like erasing some of the stuff. And some of the stuff obviously got erased, unfortunately, because of, I thought that I would have been done by 12, but I wasn't. So At that point in time, it's a loss on my side. So I'm like, all right, cool. You know what? At the end of the day, if I'm gonna be in this emotional state, then like I'm really not gonna win here. I'm probably just gonna be unhappy, and I'm not trying to get there, honestly. There's certain things that I know I'm not trying to experience, I'm not trying to do, it's unnecessary. Yeah. So alright, cool, that was it, you know. I finally got to that state and I managed to push a bit more work, be focused, be dedicated, and heighten my level of engagement in the task. And yeah, that was it really. That was the major nugget today. It's just finding a way of maneuvering around myself, you know, which is probably like the hardest thing. And yeah, that's about it. Today was just something else. I'm not even gonna lie. And as for tomorrow, yeah, I think it won't be as hectic, but ish, man, you know what it is. Hey, when it comes to these things, sometimes you could just never be too sure. So I guess this is where I apply the dynamic aspect of discipline, where it's like, all right, cool, here's my step-by-step process of when I'm in an environment that I know is subpar to optimal. First things first, definitely declutter. No. First things first, breathe, calm down. You get me? Because majority of times, if not a good amount of times, a negative emotional state is going to be a thing. You know? All right, cool then. And then after that, what I need to do is to declutter. Because once I declutter, then it's like, okay, cool. I've sorted out what needs to be done, what I want to get done, and the unnecessary thought just creeping. And then the fifth thing is to just, go into the tasks and be engaged, you know. And if I get interrupted, it's cool. I made provision for this. So that's all there is. Tomorrow I'm heading out to the gym. Today I am going to sleep at 9:30 towards 9:45. Hopefully I can stretch my sleep towards 5 p.m. Today I woke up at 5:15. And yeah, I haven't taken a nap today. Okay, I kind of did when I was waiting, but that was like a pseudo nap, mini nap, nano nap. It's like I'm not even napping, honestly. I'm just there like trying to sleep, but I'm not sleeping. But anyways, yeah, so hopefully, like, you know, my sleeping pattern is coming along. And then definitely tomorrow at gym I'm gonna push because, you know, hey, gotta get these muscles, these gains. And hey, that's what's up. Besides for that, that's all for today, kids.